It's your boy Brown Sugar here with yet another episode of the Breakdown YouTube podcast, giving you the best and latest information and news on the music industry. This is episode 3. In this episode, we have Steve Bennett is named Chairman and CEO of the Capitol Music Group. Canada's Linus Entertainment buys Solid Gold Records. The LiveNation.com revamp. The House Judiciary Subcommittee announces Internet royalties meeting for tomorrow. Rihanna's Diamond shines at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And then that is what will feature in today's episode of the Breakdown YouTube podcast with me, your boy Brown Sugar from GN. Check out last week's episode and the album review show episodes all on the GN YouTube channel right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get in touch with us at Grainers_TV. So, firstly, I would like to apologise about this episode being 2 days late. Just got caught up in a few things and I hadn't got the chance to get around to putting it up. But we're here now, so let's get into it. So first, it's official. Universal names Steve Bennett as CEO and Chairman of Capitol Music Group. In last week's edition, I commented on the fact that it was either last week or the weeks before edition of the YouTube podcast that basically the Universal acquisition of EMI meant that Universal got some of EMI's umbrella labels, one being the Capitol Music Group, and basically that they were doing some reshuffling of personnel. Well, now it is official that Steve Bennett will be the head of Capitol. It was made official this morning by Universal Music Group. It begins the revitalisation of the EMI recorded music arm. Steve Bennett is the former chief executive of operations at Columbia Records. So Steve Bennett will be based in Los Angeles and will be responsible for the record group that includes Capitol Records, Virgin Records and Blue Note, as well as Astral Works and Capitol Christian. Apparently, according to BillboardBiz.com, where you can get all of these reports in full, remember, rumours of Bennett's move arose several weeks ago as he reportedly left Sony in October. So now he comes to UMG and the Capitol Music Group, beginning that EMI recorded music arm revitalisation. So we wish Steve Bennett there good luck. Coming from Sony and Columbia, he I don't know much about him, but he sounds like he will be the best man for the job. UMG head Lucian Grange seems to obviously think so. So watch your space for more and keep it locked to the YouTube, the Breakdown YouTube podcast, for more information as it comes in. In other news, LiveNation.com was revamped last week, beginning November 20th, with a sleek iPhone app. go to billboard.biz to check out the article in full as it features looks at the new website as it looks now, or simply go to livenation.com and check it out live there for yourself. Live Nation is said to believe that the revamp will encourage music fans to visit the site on a more frequent basis, as it will host new features of social media and mobile. The website is also said to boast a newly designed logo with a new accompanying tagline for the music behemoth One Nation Under Music. So basically, Live Nation firmly confirming its place as the gods of music and live performances. So yes, with a tagline like One Nation Under Music, there is no way of confusing that. Big Champagne was acquired by Live Nation last December. Says that the relaunch will increase in user visits by enhancing the live music experience, and apparently it's less about selling concert tickets, but that can't be true, as Live Nation is all about selling concert tickets. I mean, if you didn't know, Ticketmaster being their main one, Get Me In, reseller site, Ticket Web, basically everywhere that you get tickets from in whatever shape or form, unless they're really like an independent seller, then you're paying them money in some shape or form. So the Big Champagne, these are saying that the revamp is to say to music fans that it's all not about selling tickets, is a load of bullshit. Cause primarily it is, and it's always going to be. But there you go. So as I say, go to livenation.com or the billboard.biz website for a deeper look into the revamp of livenation.com. Rihanna's Diamonds shines at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Me personally, I'm a former Rihanna fan. The last Rihanna album that I liked / song was I don't actually remember now, but I think it was off the album before just before well, no, it was off Good Girl Gone Bad actually, and then from there she just released too many versions of the album, and I don't know, just got on my nerves. So she pissed me off and left me as a fan. So I'm not really that much of a Rihanna fan these days. But anyway, on a new joint that dropped, that drops officially next week. Also called Unapologetic, but the tour. And get your tickets now if you can. Some are still available on my eBay account as well. I'm selling some tickets if you want to check them out and are in the market for tickets and in the United Kingdom, namely the Cardiff area, and are looking for Rihanna tickets. Hit me up on AEJ Blu-ray on eBay for those. But anyway, yeah, Rihanna's Diamonds shines at number 1 on the Hot 100. This is her 12th Hot 100 chart topper, and the 4th. She becomes one of the 4th most leaders in the chart's 54-year history. And the Billboard.biz website gives a recap of her history in the Hot 100. It began in 2006 with SOS, 3 weeks at number 1. 2007 with Umbrella featuring Jay-Z. 2008 Take a Bow. Also in 2008 another number 1 with Disturbia. 2008 as well, Live Your Life with T.I. Rude Boy at number 5. So You know, basically she stayed within the top 10 all of the time. 2010, What's My Name, which was at number 1. 2010 again, Only Girl in the World, which made it to number 1. S&M, featuring Britney Spears, also at number 1. We Found Love, Calvin Harris, my actual last favourite and only new favourite Rihanna song featuring Calvin Harris at number 10. And in 2012, of course, this year, Diamonds, which is our first Hot 100 number 1 of 2012. As well, Rihanna passes Mariah Carey as the female artist to reach 12 number 1s the fastest. Rihanna's 6-year, 7-month span between her first and 12th leaders beats Carey's 7-year, 1-month, 2-week stretch amongst all acts. Only the Beatles, and with the rapid fire fueled Beatlemania, which was over 2 years, 4 months, and 3 weeks. And then also you had the Supremes occupying for the largest amount of time, which was 5 years, 4 months. So yeah, if you're a Rihanna fan, I suppose you're happy about that. So yeah, she hopes Apologetic will be her first official Billboard 200 number 1. I can't believe that Rihanna's never had a Billboard 200 number 1 album yet. Looking over her career so far, I suppose it makes sense. But in like recent times, because as she's become like blow up popular for whatever reason, I know at least in the United Kingdom, well, she's had a lot of number 1 albums over here, but in a sort of home market, I know she's Beijing, but in a sort of home market of America, I was expecting a bit more. But can she do it with an Apologetic, or will Miss Taylor Swift's Red stay top the Billboard's 200? Keep it locked to the Breakdwn YouTube podcast for more info as it comes in, or check out billboard.com for the official Billboard top 200 albums as it comes in next week. Rod Stewart scores his first adult contemporary number 1 since 1993 with Let It Snow, Let It Snow. Rod has led the adult contemporary chart with Have I Told You Lately, beginning the week of May 29th, 1993. Marks his 4th adult contemporary number 1. He first reigned this chart back to back with Downtown Train and this old Heart of Mine. Ronald Isley back in 1990, despite having arrived with a 5-week Billboard Hot 100 number 1, Maggie May in 1971. Stewart didn't grace the adult contemporary until 1976 and didn't reach a top 10 of the adult contemporary till 86. His signature raspy voice is perhaps a bit too rough for the format, and then often specialises in a smoother. The chart specialises in a smoother, more beautiful music sounds. Snow appears on his first holiday album, The Verb released a Merry Christmas Baby, which bowed at number 3 on the Billboard 200 2 weeks ago. It sold more than 242,000 copies according to Billboard and Nielsen SoundScan. Stewart's 19 years and 1 week gap between notching the leader's adult contemporary charts second longest. The Eagles did it exactly 20 years ago, rising to number 1 with they waited 20 years, with the Best of Love in 1975 and Love Will Keep Us Alive in 1995. So yeah, fair play to Rod topping the adult contemporary there. And some great news for Dave Grohl fans and people with a Sirius XM radio. It was announced that Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl will host an exclusive limited run show on a number of Sirius XM music channels. Dave Grohl presents Sound City will premiere this Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Classic Vinyl Channel 26. In advance of the release of Grohl's feature-length film documentary, which we talked about in last week's show, as I said, catch it on the GNTV YouTube page right now. And if you've got any musings or anything about what we are mentioning in this episode, anything we talk about, anything you think we should be talking about, comment at the bottom of the video or at greynoise_TV. The weekly series will feature Dave Grohl telling stories about music recorded at the iconic Sound City Studios in Los Angeles, and will showcase songs recorded there from albums like Neil Young's After the Gold Rush, Fleetwood Mac's Rumours, Metallica's Death Magnetic, and Nirvana's Nevermind. The latter, which provided Dave Grohl's introduction to the studio in 1991. He says, "I am so proud of the Sound City film and beyond excited for the world to see what I have been working on for the past year." In Grohl's statement, he also said, "Even before that though, I am grateful that Sirius XM are giving me the opportunity to share all this great music and to let people know what got me excited about Sound City in the first place." Each week it will feature a showcase of different artists. Just a few samples from the schedule include Thursday the 29th of November on Classic Vinyl Channel 26 on Sirius XM. 1970 to 1975, Neil Young, Dr. Spirit and John Buckingham, Elton John, Bachman and Turner, Overdrive, Nels, Lufgren and Fleetwood Mac. Thursday, December 6th on Classic Rewind, Channel 25, 75 to 78, War, Fleetwood Mac, Grateful Dead, REO Speedwagon, Foreigner and Cheap Trick. So a good one there. And Thursday, December 13th at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, all these times are in Eastern Time, US, on Classic Rewind, channel number 25 on Sirius XM. 1979 282, Tom Petty, Rick Springfield and Santana, Fear and Barry Manilow. Thursday the 20th of December, so a week before Christmas, Dio, Rick Springfield, Saxon, Rat, Tom Petty and YT. So yeah, so it's a great lineup of shows there for Dave Grohl's Presents Sound City on Sirius XM beginning on November 29th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time America on Classic Vinyl channel number 26 on Sirius XM. For the full schedule, check out xmradio.com or of course billboard.biz for the full article and the full schedule. And with that, that concludes today's episode 4 of the Breakdwn YouTube podcast. Once again, I apologise for it being 2 days late, but we got there in the end. As I said, if you want to put in your 2 pence to the show, get us talking about something, just tell us what you think. Comment at the bottom of the video or at greynoise_TV on the Twitter. I'm your boy Brown Sugar, the man with a voice from GN. Don't forget to like and subscribe our stuff. More coming soon. Look out for the latest, newest episode of the album review show coming at you very soon. This episode will feature the review of Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares, which is actually a Google Play download. This just a different note on the whole Google Play Music thing. I did not know it was a streaming music site. I thought it was like literally just a download store that you downloaded directly to your Android device, whether that be a tablet or a mobile telephone or cell phone, and it would be on your phone's memory. But no, it's a streaming service to my surprise. So as I was getting into the album, trying to get into the album while I was out doing a bit of shopping, I lost connection because I think I hit my data limit, so I was stopped from going over that. So yeah, much to my dismay, I couldn't carry on listening to my Meek Mill album, so I'll have to start that again very soon, obviously, to bring you the review. So look out for that. Subscribe if you ain't already to the GN YouTube channel. I will be back next week, definitely, for more news on the Breakdwn YouTube podcast, which will be episode 5, the penultimate episode of this series of the the Breakdwn YouTube podcast with me, your boy Brown Sugar. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.